Hi, Shell here. So I wanted to make kind of a different type of video and talk about something that's been interesting me a lot lately, and it involves the GLBTQIA community. And more specifically, I want to talk about the T, which does not mean tomato. And whenever I say that, it makes me really crave a BLT, because that's what it sounds like. But the T, which is for transgender. So I have a friend that I met through Blogtv and through the internet, and they are trans, and so they linked me some videos on YouTube, and so then I, for the past 2 weeks, have gotten just like, I guess you could say, obsessed with watching videos about trans people, whether it is FTM or MTF. Been watching both. I probably have been more watching the FTM videos just because that's what my friend is going through, and plus, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's crazy. It's just really cool and fun videos to watch. If you've never watched them, I'll put some like links, I guess, below of some videos that I've watched that I find really interesting, and just people's channels that I guess you can check out. I guess first off, I'll start off by saying that I identify as a heterosexual cis female, and I've always been like a huge supporter of the GLBTQIA community, and I guess identify as an A, which from what I've learned, that is an ally, so that means like I've been supportive of people. I've never met a trans person in real life that I'm aware of. I should definitely make that clear. And okay, so after watching the videos, all I have to say is, holy crap. I don't know how else to put it, but just holy crap, because I guess I've always known about that there are people that felt like they were in a body that didn't match what their mind was. I've always kind of known about it, and I've never been naive to it. Like, I did psychology, that was my bachelor's degree, and then master's degree was in sports psychology as well. And so, we talked about issues like this, but I feel like I never really learned a lot about it until watching these videos. And I guess, number one, what I can say is my biggest misconception that I had prior to watching the videos was that you can, like, for example, if you're like an FTM, and so then you dress, male, and I guess I knew that you could take testosterone, like I understood that, but I always thought that you just looked still more like a female, rather with some more masculine traits, if that makes sense. I did not realize that you literally, I guess passing would be the correct word, like that you can pass in society. I didn't realize how big of a deal that was to a lot of people. If I had no idea that they were trans, I would have thought that they were born, cis male or cis female. And so I think that that's been like the most number one misconception that I think I've had about the trans community is, and then I don't know, and I step back and I'm like, whoa, okay, I guess I'm kind of naive, and I feel like I need to educate myself more about it, and so I don't know. And so I think that's been the most interesting thing, and how passing is really like a huge deal for trans people, which I think does make sense, but I didn't realize the extremeness. I don't know. The crazy transformations that people really can make with their bodies. And I guess I always thought too, another misconception was that I thought that all trans people went through all of the surgeries, I guess you could say, like changing your genitalia and stuff like that. Like, I thought that that was something that was important to trans people, that I realized after watching the video, a lot of them, the majority of the videos I've watched, that's really not their top priority or even a consideration that they think they're going to do in their life. And I didn't realize that. I don't know. So I just feel like I've had a lot of like eye-opening experiences. Like, every video I've watched, I would say it's close to 500 to thousands of videos now in just this 2-week span. Like, whenever I'm bored, like, I'll watch a video or I'll search for more videos, and I always find like a new person or something that I hadn't come across with before. And so, yeah, you probably don't know, but I've been watching, if you're a trans person and you're watching this video, I've probably seen a video of you, which is kind of creepy now that I think about it, but that's the point of YouTube. So, because you can creep on people. That's the internet. So, I feel like with every video I watch, it's, I've learned something new. Or at least I've been, like, entertained by them. Like, for example, I love, my favorite videos to watch are the photo montages of people transforming, and how it's, like, from, like, the first photo to the last photo, it's, like, 2 different people, I guess you could say. But even though I know that you're still the same person or whatever, internally, but externally, looks like 2 different people from my perspective. I feel like I am happy to be a girl. I like being born a girl. I've never wanted to be a guy. I mean, well, maybe for a couple days it would be interesting. But other than that, like, I like my gender. So I feel like I'm really fortunate, and I've always felt bad for people. Like, I don't know what I would do if I was born in a male body. You know, would I feel uncomfortable? And I've just always had, I guess, I don't know what the right word is for it, but yeah, terminology, not my strong suit. I guess sympathy is not, I guess, the right word, but something like that, you know, for people that go through it. I think it's really brave of people that do that. And I know I watched like a documentary about it like before, like a couple years ago, and I found it fascinating. And I think it's awesome when the parents are really supportive, like, you know, kids that, you know that they're trans and their parents will let them dress the way they're supposed to dress. I think that's really cool, because my mom let me dress how I wanted to dress. I wore tutus to school every day. So, you know, stuff like that I just think it's cool when parents can be open-minded and accepting of their kids. And I don't really know what the point of this video is. It's just, I guess, sharing kind of my experience watching these videos and how I find it really interesting. And so I don't know if other people, whether you're trans or not, you know, can find this topic interesting, and everybody's different. And I just, you know, like, I hate on the internet a lot of times I see the, well, you know, that she's a boy because she has a penis. And I try to correct them. I'm like, no, she's a woman, and stuff like that. And I see a lot of that, and I see a lot of like the misconception that people are so, I guess, obsessed with genitalia. And I never realized how much our genitalia kind of rules our lives, which is stupid. I don't know. So I guess if you want to identify as a hippo and dress up as a hippo every day, go for it. It would be really weird, but you know, there's furries out there, I guess, if that's what you're into. So, I don't know. I just think I have a lot of respect for the trans community, and I also have a lot of respect for the trans community that have been making videos and, you know, putting themselves out there. And I think it's cool that you guys really do seem like you're a community and a close-knit group, and you guys support each other. But obviously, you know, on YouTube, anybody can watch your videos, and you know, some comments can be harsh, and so I think that that's upsetting. So I don't know. I don't really have much else to say about it, but that it's just been kind of an eye-opening experience for me. And thank you to the people that do make the videos, and how I feel like every video I really do learn something, you know. And so yeah, so probably might be subscribed to you on YouTube, and if I'm not and you happen to be a trans person watching this video, give me your YouTube and I'll check it out, because I love watching the videos and maybe I haven't seen you. So that's all I really have, but yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, I don't know what kind of questions you could possibly ask me, or more about my, I guess, perceptions about trans people or something, or, you know, if you just want to be my friend, that's cool too. Okay, thanks for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. I was talking for 10 minutes. Jeez. I need to learn how to stop talking.